My name is Rhoda Morgenstern. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941.
I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. In school, my grades were okay, mostly B's and C's, except for self-control. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
How Mary managed this by herself.
When you look like Mary, you don't have to do anything by yourself. Well, there it is. My entire life in a dented trunk with 2 stickers. Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Camp Chaim Weitzman. Now, if I'm lucky, Mary packed my old closet in here for me to put all this stuff in.
Oh, Rhoda, this is wonderful. Can I wear this sometime?
You're kidding. That's one of my oldies but uglies.
But the zipper works. I blew out 3 zippers this week, and it's only Wednesday.
Well, it's yours. Ah, yes, my old bathroom scale. It's broken. It only goes up to 105. I never had the heart to get it fixed.
Gee, you know, my scale says 105 before I get the other leg on.
33 years old, and here's my good china. Cracked Milmac.
Hey, what's that?
I hope it's not the Maltese Falcon. Oh, look at this. That is so like Mary, to wrap newspapers in newspaper. Come on, Mary. I really miss you.
Hey, I know how you feel. But hey, now you've got a roof over your head, a great guy, and me. What more do you need?
How about a job, some money, and a drawer to put my underwear in? Brenda, where am I going to put all this stuff?
Hey, no problem. There's plenty of room in the closet. How much stuff do you have?
Brenda, I can't keep putting off looking for my own place.
Oh, come on. Don't bring that up again.
Well,
hey, I love having you here. And you don't know how tough it is to find an apartment in New York.
Oh, no? Listen, I remember a time when we used to read the obituaries to look for vacancies. Now, somebody coughs, you follow them around.
I will find you an apartment.
Good.
Here it is. A 1-bedroom, terrace, and a nice view. How does that sound?
Sounds great. How much?
$900 a month plus a $150 cleaning fee.
I can only afford to move into the cleaning fee.
I have something for you. A nice 2-bedroom with a full kitchen. $175.
Oh, now you're talking.
Do you mind 5 roommates?
I mind.
3 are women.
You know, there's, 8 million people living in the city of New York? I mean, I can't believe they all had this much problem.
No, the 8 million living here are all set. You're the one with the problem.
Well, I'll see you around.
You know, all business aside, Rhoda, I feel a very nice warmth toward you.
Oh, thank you, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, I like your vibes.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Do you think that we could be friends?
Well, sure, Howard. Howie.
Yeah. That's good, because for a friend, I can do something extra.
Oh, gee, and here I was afraid to take advantage of our relationship.
No, listen. One hand washes the other, you know what I mean?
I'm not sure. What do you mean?
Okay, I do you a favor and...
And I do you a favor, right?
Now you're getting it.
But you're not getting it because I'm not giving it.
Hi.
Hiya.
How'd it go?
Nothing. Best offer I had was basement apartment, but I had to be the janitor's wife. What is this? What is this? 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, $110.
No kidding, what street?
Havenhurst Avenue. It's in Minneapolis. Hey, Bran, how come the place looks so neat all of a sudden? I mean, what'd you do with the trunk? Huh?
It's right here. It's our new coffee table.
What happened to our old coffee table?
It's in the trunk. Listen, Rhoda, I have this crummy favor to ask. If it's a problem, let me know.
Sure, what is it?
Well, I have this date tonight, and it's kind of special because it's not, you know, a blind date.
Yeah.
I mean, he's seen me already.
That's wonderful. That's just wonderful. Tell me, what's he like?
Oh, you know him. He's Cousin Norma's son, Lenny.
A relative?
Oh, don't worry, he's only a third cousin. I already checked with the doctor, and there's no threat of insanity. Anyway, what I wanted to ask you was, there's a slight chance that we may come back here after... Gee, this is tough.
Oh, dummy. You want me to get lost? Oh, of course. Yes, there's no problem. I got a date tonight. Anyway, with Joe.
Oh, well then, hey, maybe you want me to get lost, huh?
Brenda, please. This is your place. You have a date. You're entitled to some privacy.
Gee, thanks, Ro.
Yeah, sure. Lenny, huh? Yeah. Last time I saw him was 10 years ago. He was just starting puberty.
Well, he's just about coming out of it now.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi. Joe.
Hiya, babe.
Oh, hi. Oh, listen, I'm going to be ready in just 1 second. I just have to get my jacket.
You'll never guess. The craziest thing just happened. You will never guess.
Will you look at this? It wasn't even on a hanger.
And most of them aren't on hangers.
You never guess. You see, I'm on my way here in the cab when I spot something on the floor of the cab.
Yeah, anyone I know? You can tell me on the way down.
Rhoda, you're not going to believe this, but I found a ticket to tonight's Knicks game on the floor of that cab. How do you like that?
Yeah, really? That's terrific.
Hey, you know how much these things are worth? It's worth a fortune. And it's with the Celtics.
So?
So I was wondering if you knew anyone who would like to go.
Oh, you mean as much as you do?
Oh, I don't think you'll find anyone like that, because I want to go bad.
Ah, just one ticket, huh?
Yeah. I looked all over that cab, but...
But you couldn't find mine. Well, Joe, I leave it to you. What do you want to do?
I think I want to go.
Then you should.
Right.
Why aren't you going? I know what you want, Joe. You want me to get rid of your guilt, right?
That would help.
Okay. I really don't mind if you go, honest. I want you to enjoy yourself. Go to the Knicks game.
That got rid of my guilt. Only now I'm not sure I want to go for another reason.
Come on, get out of here. Go on.
The Knicks better win.
I didn't think he'd go. I mean, I worked him over pretty good.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I guess I'll just take a hot bath, go to bed. Oh, that's right, Lenny.
Oh, hey, no, that's okay. I mean, the three of us can
No,
go.
we can't. Now, Brenda, stop. And don't worry about me. I got plenty of fun things I can do tonight.
Like what?
I could visit Ma.
Oh, yeah, at the fun house. Rhoda?
What you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing here?
Well, I was just hanging around the Bronx. I thought I'd drop in.
Well, I mean, that's so unlike you. There's not a doctor's report out on me, is there?
No. I just came up to visit. That's all.
Listen, did Mrs. Dow see you come in?
No. I mean, I don't think so. Why?
Well, she's always throwing it up to me about how her daughter comes up and visits her 2 times or 3 times a week. Hello, Edna. Yes, I was calling to invite you up for some coffee, but as it turned out, my daughter Rhoda dropped in, so I'm calling to cancel. Yeah, my other daughter's here too, Brenda, uh-huh. That's right, the both of them. Yeah, well, I have to get off now so I can open the presents they brought me. Okay, see you tomorrow. Might as well go all the way, right?
Well, if you don't like my present, you can return it. So, where's Pop?
He's working late at the office. I only hope and pray. So what's new with you?
Let's see. Today, waited for 2 hours in the unemployment line. Then I walked my feet off looking for an apartment. Then Joe broke our date tonight at the last minute. And then what? Oh, yeah. Got stuck in the tunnel, the subway, on my way up here for an hour.
How wonderful. Finally, there's a day when I'm the high spot, huh? So listen, there's nothing new with the apartment, huh?
Oh, no, Ma. Last thing I saw was this cozy little place in Needle Park. 4 flights up and all your neighbors are lying on the stairs.
Listen, I know how you don't like me to interfere, so I'm kind of reluctant now to tell you that I think I may know about a place.
Ma, that's not called interfering, that's called helping. What kind of place?
Well, it's in a nice building, but it's not big, it's small.
Well, small's okay, I'm desperate. How small?
1 bedroom. The furniture's not new.
But I love old furniture, go on.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of closet space.
Oh, that's great.
And the price is right.
Oh, and I was ready to give up.
And the best thing about it is you can move in right away.
Oh, Ma, can I get it?
Are you sure you want it?
Yeah, where is it?
Right in there.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Oh, that was close.
Don't turn the light on.
Oh, see you later.
Rhoda, hang on.
Brenda, I'm so sorry. I thought maybe he'd be gone.
Oh, it's okay.
Really?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
So how was everything at Mars?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. She actually wanted me to come home and live in my old... Brenda, isn't there a person behind there?
Yeah, but he's sort of shy. Lenny. Lenny, it's your cousin, Rhoda Faye.
Hi.
Nice to see you again, Len. Brenda, this is terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get out of your way.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just go down to the lobby. Have a couple of belts with Carlton. Joe!
Hey, I'm glad you're still up.
Oh, hi. Did you enjoy the game?
Ah, not really. I was thinking about you the whole time. I could hardly keep my mind on it.
What was the score?
132 to 131. They won with a 27-foot jump shot in overtime.
How many points did Frazier get?
He got 36, 10 in the over. Who is this?
Nobody special. See you, Brenda. Bye, Rhoda.
What was he doing in there? Voting?
I am really so terribly sorry.
Oh, yeah, I am sorry to bust in here like
No,
that.
no, really, it's okay, no problem. Anyway, I think you did me a favor. It was a little peculiar. You kept saying, let's show our toes.
Brenda, the thing is, I have got to move right away. I can't do this to you anymore.
Oh, look, really, we're not in each other's way. No, really. I'll go behind the curtain so you and Joe can be alone. It's no problem.
No, wait a minute. Look, you two want to talk. So I'll just go in the bathroom.
No, you're not going into the bathroom. And you're not going behind any curtain. This is ridiculous. And this is a perfect example of how bad it is. Now, Brenda, listen to me. Now, listen. This is not just for you, it's for me. I don't have a job. I don't have any immediate prospects. And I'm getting low on money. I got the feeling that if I don't get a place of my own, things are not going to start happening for me. Do you understand?
Yeah. I wish I didn't.
Oh, babe, that's good.
Look,
It's all for the best.
excuse
And
me, but I want to give you some privacy here. I'll just go in the bathroom.
No, you don't have to go.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, Mare, I'm just fine. I'm fine, honestly. It's just that things got a little cramped at Brenda's, so I took a temporary little place uptown. Uh-huh.
It's a chicken salad sandwich and some milk for you.
What? Oh, that's just room service. Who am I kidding? Mary, my address is 3517 Grand Concourse, and that chummy waitress you just heard was my mother. And if this isn't rock bottom, I don't know what is. Listen, I'm not allowed to talk on the phone until I finish my homework. So I'll talk about this later with you, okay? See you. Goodbye.
Rhoda, you didn't have to get off the phone that way. I know you need your privacy, and we're going to give you all the privacy you want. You can even entertain in your room.
Mom, are you actually saying that you...
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Only we mustn't let him know.
Him?
No, your father. He's going to know anyway.
What is this?
It's a little snack.
A snack. Looks like Cannon's lunch pail.
Gee, in the old days, you could put 2 or 3 of these away in an evening.
Please, don't remind me. Boy, I really did used to eat like that, didn't I?
Yeah, you used to be a great daughter.
And you really shoveled it into me. I mean, I remember my first dress size. Toddler stout.
Listen, you haven't even unpacked. Let me
Mom,
help you.
please
right?
don't, okay? I'm not staying that long, you see. Just leave the things in the suitcases.
Okay, anything you say, anything you want, anything you need.
No, Ma, no.
Okay, you have to do your own thing, and if that means being alone, we're going to leave you alone. You live here alone. We live here alone. We're crowded, but alone. No problems. Oh, one other thing.
Yes.
I'd like to remind you about a house rule in case you've forgotten it through the years. If you happen to get up early on a Saturday morning and our door is closed, don't come in. I figured you up when I saw the newspaper was gone.
Oh, thanks, Ma. Hey, no French toast this morning, huh?
Well, you said you were going to get up early to go job hunting, so I didn't bother.
Well, look like rain. So I figure I'll go tomorrow, right? Hey, did you iron that blouse I wanted for tonight?
Yeah, it's in the closet. And I took your coat to the cleaners, and the phone company said they'll be here Monday to put in your private line.
Oh, that's good. Thanks.
Listen, Rhoda, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Listen, Ma, why don't I read the paper and we could talk later? What do you think?
It's almost noon, and I think you ought to get out of bed.
Ma, I'm tired. I was out very late with Joe last night. Just talking.
I'm not interested in what you do all night. If at your age you haven't learned that a man doesn't buy a cow if he can get the milk for free.
You know, Ma, I think we had this talk before. In 1957.
Listen, Rhoda, your father and I are very concerned about you.
You must be. This is Saturday morning, isn't it?
few days you were here were very routine. You wouldn't let me wait on you. You didn't want me to unpack your bag. But now I'm worried about you. It's been days since you screamed at me.
Now, what do you want from me?
I don't like to see you this happy living in your own home.
You are acting as if I'm enjoying this. Yeah, you waiting on me hand and foot, and Pop slipping me money because I'm unemployed. You think I like it? Well, you're wrong. I want to work. I've been looking for work. I have applied for every single window dresser job in the entire city of New York, including a place over on 3rd Avenue called Pantyhose City.
You think I don't understand your problems, but I do.
No, you don't, Ma. For the last 37 years, your life has been settled. You don't have to worry about a job or a place to live, or wonder every day if Pop is the right one.
You think I still don't have doubts about your father?
Come on, Ma, will you give me a break, please?
Listen, every evening when we sit in the living room watching television, I look at him and I think, who is he? What am I doing here with this strange man? Maybe I should have tried to make a go of it with Johnny Del Vecchio.
How come you're telling me this? I mean, you never told me stuff like this before, ever.
I'm trading.
Huh?
Because I want you to spill your guts out to me. Rhoda, come on, spill out to me.
Okay. Ma, I'm falling apart here. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it in New York. I'm losing my self-confidence. Everything has just gotten too much for me. I'm really scared. And I guess that's why I'm back home here.
Oh, Rhoda, it's wonderful that you're telling me these things. And I'm going to help you. Do you remember when you were 14 and you had to go to camp? And you hid under that very bed and I had to drag you out?
Yeah. Oh, I had a great summer that year.
Yeah, except the counselor was too old for you. Listen, I understand you're being scared. Because I'm scared too. Because what I'm going to say to you now is very hard.
Okay, Mom.
Rhoda, darling, get out of here. No, look, I love having you live here, but you can't hide under the bed anymore. You just won't fit. And the longer you stay here, the harder it'll be to leave. And you haven't got anything to be scared about, you know. I mean, your dad and I'll be here whenever you need us. We just signed a new lease. Rhoda, get up. Get out, huh?
Boy, Ma, you must really love me a lot to throw me out like this. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, boy, it's some terrific world. You beg your kid to come and stay with you and she won't have any part of it. You throw her out and she's all over you. Come on, I'll help you pack. It'll kill me, but I'll help you.
I can't get over this. I can't get over it, Ma. Here, all I really needed was a little mothering. Who would have ever thought I could get it from my own mother?
Listen, I'll tell you, I don't feel too good about you traveling in the subways this late at night.
Oh, Ma, no, don't worry about me. Can I borrow your sweater?
Yeah, what for?
Well, you'll see. I have this trick, see, that works like a charm. You'll see in 1 second. Now, you see, it's safer in the subway if you don't look too sexy.
Gee, that's a good tip. I'll have to remember that. Okay, bye, babe.
All set. Bye, honey.
See you.
See you soon. Thanks.
Bronx, New York in December 1941.
I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Hey, how's it going, Donnie?
I'm hungry, Dad. When is this lady coming?
Well, she should have been here by now. And you don't have to call her this lady. You can call her Rhoda.
Hi, Rhoda.
That's it, just like that.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Rhoda. You remember Donnie, don't you?
Of course. How could I forget Donnie? Are you kidding? Hiya, Donnie.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late, you guys. I got on the bus. Didn't have the exact change. I had to get off.
Well, you didn't walk here, did you?
No. There was a cab stopped for a red light, so I went over and asked him to change $1 for bus fare.
You asked a New York cab driver for change to take a bus?
Yeah. And my advice is never to do that.
Well, anyway, look, I'm really glad you're here. I'll tell you what, I'll go get us something to eat. What would you like?
Just black coffee for me.
That's all?
Yeah, I never like to eat in the zoo. I always figure, I don't know, I might be eating something that somebody else is petting.
Anyway, I'll leave you alone with Donnie for a minute. I'll be right back.
Well, so Donnie, how's school? I don't believe I asked that question. That's so dumb, asking a kid how he likes school. And everybody you ever meet asks you that, right?
Uh-huh. Then they usually say how big I'm getting.
I used to get that, too. Until last year, in fact.
Okay, black coffee.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Donnie?
A chocolate sundae for breakfast.
Well, I only see him every other week. What am I going to give him? Poached eggs and prunes? Hey, Donnie, what do you want to do today, pal?
I don't care. Just so we take the train back early for Mom's birthday party.
Today? Is it today? Oh, that's going to change our plans a little.
Oh, listen, don't worry about me. I can take the bus home. I have the exact change now.
We're gonna go soon. Could I take another trip around to see if anything woke up?
Oh, sure. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhoda. I'll tell you what. I'll take Donnie home to Tarrytown. I'll say happy birthday, Marion, to my ex-wife. I'll hurry right back here. We'll have plenty of time for dinner, okay?
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine with me, Joe. Hey,
Yeah.
you think Donnie liked me?
Oh, sure.
I even bought him a present. Here, I got a
Oh, yeah? What'd you get?
Well, it's a piggy bank. I mean, it's not really a pig. It's a clown. You put a coin in his little hand, and he drops it in his pants. Blink. Yeah, it's kind of silly.
See, that reminds me. I should get Marion a present or something. Well, what can you get somebody on a Sunday?
Oh. Hey, you want to give her this? Sure. I'll get Donnie something else.
Hey, great. She'll love it. I'll be a hero.
Wonderful.
Opossums hunt at night and eat almost any kind of animal or vegetable food. Interestingly, the opossum has the shortest gestation period
What
of
is
any
that?
mammal, averaging
Animal
12
World.
to 13 days.
Randy, could
but
we please
occasionally
change
shorter
it? I was
than
already at the zoo
The
today.
average living sure about the size of
That's probably Joe calling me from Tarrytown. Hello? Oh, hi, Joe. Is it really? Isn't that funny? I lost all track of time. So how is everything going, there? So the gift went over big, huh? Wonderful. What? Now, that's silly. What could you possibly tell me that I couldn't understand? Of course I understand. Yeah, I understand that, too. I understand.
I don't understand. Oh, yeah, now I understand. Sure, yeah. Well, don't worry about it, because tomorrow for lunch you'll be fine. Sure. Yeah, right. Good night, Joe. Well, you know, Marion's birthday party is still going on. So, and little Donnie is allowed to stay up later tonight. And he wants Joe to stay there until he goes to bed. And that's the whole story.
Uh-huh.
Except that Joe is staying overnight there, and that's the rest of the whole story.
Gee, I wonder where he's going to sleep.
I don't know, Brenda. I don't know. Probably in some separate guest house. I don't know. Possibly, a room over the garage. Maybe a motel.
Oh, Rhoda, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be putting these thoughts into your head.
Don't worry, kiddo. I had him before you had him. Oh, Brenda, I mean, it starts out with the innocent birthday kiss. Then out comes the bottle of champagne, and then it's time to play that great American game, eye contact.
What? Why would Joe be attracted to her?
He was attracted to her once, Brenda.
But if he still loves her, why did they get a divorce?
Hey, wait. We're not talking about love. We're talking about sex.
Please, I don't want to hear they're not the same thing. I'm still getting over the great what fun it is to be a woman hoax. Are you upset?
Yeah.
Then let's eat something.
I wish I could stop thinking about what's going on in Tarrytown. But I can hear the whole dialogue in my head. They're sitting there in the living room, right? Comfortable, on the couch, looking into each other's eyes. He, think I better get back. She, you sure you don't want to stay over? He says, wait a minute, I'll make a phone call. Then she says, good. Meanwhile, I slip into something more comfortable. He, but you're already wearing a negligee. She?
Boy, she has a mean laugh.
Look, Marion, we went through all this last night. You have a perfectly good house in Tarrytown. Why do you want to move to Croton? It's 10 miles away. How could the air be better? Right. Okay, Marion. Talk about it some other time, right? Swell. Goodbye.
Hi.
Hi, Rhoda. Look, we're having kind of a tough day here. We're not going to have time to go out to lunch. What do you say we have some sandwiches here, okay?
Okay, sure.
Let's see, we got ham and bologna and American cheese. Take your choice.
I can't decide. Everything looks so good.
Coffee?
Sure. I don't know whether I should have the cheese or the ham. Or did you sleep with Marion last night?
What?
I guess I'll have the ham.
Sleep with my ex-wife? Why would I do something like that?
For the same reason I ate 2 pizzas last night.
Okay. You want to know what happened? All right, I'll tell you. Marion and I had a terrible argument, a beaut.
Oh. Well, I hope you patch it up. I want your divorce to run smoothly.
Don't worry. If we hadn't already been divorced, this would have done it. But I'm glad it happened. Because I learned something.
Me, Joe? Terrific. What?
I learned I never want to get married again.
What a swell thing to learn.
I don't know. It just never works out.
I think it can. I'm not campaigning, you understand. I mean, it's just an opinion, but I think it can work.
Name me one marriage that you've ever seen work.
Ozzie and Harriet.
I think they're staying together because of the kids.
Hey, listen, Joe. I mean, is this just a nice, lively topic of conversation for lunch, or are you trying to tell me something? Hmm?
Well, maybe I am. Look, Rhoda, You know, we're starting to get serious about each other, and I'm feeling boxed in, and I don't like the feeling. And yet, I don't want to hurt what's going on between us.
So what do you want, Joe?
I want us to take a few steps back.
How many steps?
Not too many. Maybe we just shouldn't see each other as much.
Okay. But, Joe, I'm not going to sit home and wait for you to decide when it is you want to see me.
Then see other people. I don't mind.
Okay, I will.
I will, too.
I mind.
That's not fair.
You want to know what's not fair? Joe, you're afraid to care about somebody.
You bet. And that's why I think that we both should, well, take a breather for a while. Kind of hang loose. You know.
Oh, do I know? I've been hanging loose all my life. Yeah, sure. Yeah, New York City is a great big loose town. And there's lots of loose people hanging in it. So why tie yourself down to one person, right? Especially when you can't think of one happy marriage. Yeah. Princess Grace, Prince Rainier, Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, Sophia Loren, Carlo Ponti, Will and Ariel Durant, my mom and dad, Masters and Johnson.
When's your date coming?
Don't remind me. Any time now. Here I go again with the nerds. Oh. 33 years old, and I'm back on the line of scrimmage.
How do you know he'll be so bad? After all, Joe is different.
Yeah. So I think I've had my one different. I mean, in that big dating book in the sky, Brenda, I feel that's probably all you're entitled to. Yeah, Carlton?
How did you know it was me, Carl?
I just took a shot. I think he just did the same. What is it?
Say, there's a Stephen down here to see you.
Good, Carlton. Just send him up, thank you.
Okay, but I shouldn't. I'm on a break.
Stephen? Close enough. Kirk Stevens, an actor I met today on an unemployment line where I was hanging loose.
Oh, an actor?
Yeah.
Hey, what's he like?
What can I tell you? He wears jeans with nail heads on them. Sort of an old youth.
He doesn't sound like your type.
Brenda, not my type is exactly what I want. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to go out with a guy that you really care for who's not serious about you, right? I mean, I want somebody that's just casual about me, so I can be casual about him. And I can be very casual about a man who wears jeans encrusted with nail heads.
Gee, you know, you've got all these different kinds of relationships.
Well, don't you?
No, just one. I take an instant liking to anybody who asks me out.
Cute. Hi.
I always like to get that out of the way first.
I got something I'd like to get out of the way, too. No.
Beautiful. I like a girl I'm going to have trouble with.
Oh, then you're going to be just crazy about me. Kirk, this is my sister, Brenda.
Hey.
You're an actor, huh? What have you been in?
Mostly I do TV commercials.
I don't ever remember seeing you. What was your last one?
Well, you wouldn't have recognized me. I was about that big, and my face was all black, and I was coming up out of a drain pipe.
You're Mr. Grime. Hey, Rhoda, this is Mr. Grime.
No kidding. It's the first time I ever found that out before a date.
I don't want to rap about my commercials all night. What do you do?
I work in a bank.
Yeah, I did a commercial for a bank once. They just used part of me.
Oh, which part?
I got that. Well, it's the commercial, you know, where this guy reaches out his hand at the end and he says, "We're there when you need a helping hand."
Oh, the helping hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, well, here's the part you don't see. The guy has these fat, stubby little fingers and he bites his nails.
Yeah?
Yeah, so the helping hand that you actually see isn't his hand. It's my hand.
You're sure taking the magic out of television.
You know the one where the hockey player is shaving? His face is scarred from hockey pucks. They used my cheek.
Boy, it makes you wonder. Tell me, is Walter Cronkite all the same person?
I got that. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We'll have some dinner and then whatever.
If ever.
Wait a minute. Now, in case we come back here later, what are the sleeping arrangements?
They're simple. She sleeps there, I sleep here, and you don't.
Anyway, I have an early audition tomorrow. I'm up for the part of Hamlet.
Oh, really, Kirk? Which part of Hamlet?
Now, you beat me again.
Looks like it.
Are you sure you never played Pong before?
No, never. Just the last 3 hours with you. Listen, maybe we should call it a night, huh, Kirk? Please.
You know, I got this feeling, and I've never had this feeling before when I've been out with a girl, that maybe I'm not enjoying the evening. Rhoda, I'll be very honest with you. I got this macho thing where I can't stand to have a girl beat me at anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have this cute little girl thing that delights in killing you at that game.
Hey, come on, baby, one more time.
Kirk, you can't possibly catch up. I'm too far ahead of you.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta win one game. As soon as I do, we'll quit. We'll go to my apartment, okay?
Oh?
But don't let me win on account of that. Let's quit.
Don't worry.
Change, I'm gonna need another $20 worth of quarters.
Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry. I tried not to wake you when I opened the door.
Wasn't the door. The sound of whipped cream always wakes me up. How was your date?
Well, the high point was the amusement center on Broadway. And the low point was when he asked me back to his apartment to spend the night. When I said no, he gave me 12 quarters and put me in a cab.
Well, what do you expect from someone who comes up out of a drain pipe?
Oh, listen. Last I saw of him, he was playing Pong with himself. Still losing. How was your evening? What'd you do?
Oh, fine. I watched a little television, and then I fell asleep until the phone woke me up. Phone woke me up. Rhoda, Joe called.
Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry, I guess I'm still half asleep.
Well, what did he say?
Well, he asked if you were here, and I said no, you had a date, and he said thank you and hung up.
Well, Brenda, didn't he leave a message or anything?
No, neither time.
Brenda, are you telling me he called here twice?
Huh?
Brenda. Now listen to me. What did he say? Why was he calling? Did he tell you what?
No.
Oh, boy. He must have called to tell me something good. I mean, he wouldn't call twice to tell me something bad, right? He already told me something bad. Unless it's even worse. Oh, yeah, and he called to sort of, because he felt he owed it to me. You know, sometimes people think that they're not really being straight with you unless they see you hysterical.
Why don't you forget about it? Or you'll start imagining all kinds of crazy things like before. Wait till he calls again.
I'm going to wait. Okay, enough waiting. I'm going to call him.
He's not home.
How do you know that?
He said he was walking the streets and he called back.
Just my luck. He'll go into a phone booth and find some other girl's phone number.
And now that's got to be Joe.
Oh, maybe it's Kirk. Maybe he found an all-night pinball machine. Yes?
Oh, this is Carlton,
Yeah?
the doorman.
Carlton, I know you're the doorman. Is that what you called to tell me?
No. There's a man on his way up to see you. Should I stop him?
Never mind, Carlton.
Hi, Brenda. Okay, let's talk.
You'll excuse me, I'll go take a bath. I'll take Johnny Carson with me.
Hi, Joe. How'd you know I'd be home?
Oh, it's just a lucky guess.
Oh.
I happened to be standing in the phone booth across the street for a couple hours, and I saw you come in. Look, Rhoda, this trial separation isn't working out.
Oh, it isn't?
Well, do you think it's working?
Gee, I don't know, Joe. I was never separated from anybody before. Except my mother.
Well, let me tell you something. It's driving me crazy. On Monday, I made up my mind that I wasn't going to get involved. And what's today?
Friday.
Right. That's 4 days later, and I'm climbing the walls. Hell, I'm climbing the floor.
Gee, Joe, that's too bad.
And then tonight, I don't know. I hated the guy you were with, and I didn't even know him.
You wouldn't like him any better if you knew him.
Rhoda, as far as I'm concerned, from now on, you're the only girl I want to see. Now, you can do anything you want. I don't want to be possessive because that can ruin a relationship. So you're still free, but I'm calling off my part of the deal.
Okay, now, just wait. Let's see what we got here. Now, let's say that I also call off my part of the deal. I mean, if so, what relationship did you have in mind? I mean, you know, casual, serious, the whole enchilada, or what?
Well, those are the things that we can figure out together.
Right.
But what I want to say right now, I think that you should know. I mean, to get it out in the open. Damn it, Rhoda. I love you.
It's the movies they're making today. Yep. A man can't say he loves you without cursing.
Well, however I said it, I meant it.
It was really good, Joe. 'Cause damn it, I love you too. I do. Hello? Hey, Joe, you just left. Wait, what? Gee, I don't know, but I'll sure take a look. Yeah. Yes, I can see you in the phone booth. You're crazy, you know that? Me too, Joe. Good night.
Gee, Ro, bet you feel a lot better now, huh?
Oh, Brett, you were listening. You were supposed to be watching Johnny Come.
My name is Rhoda Morgenstern. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance. Brenda, have you seen my pants purse?
What?
Huh? Oh, never mind. I just found it.
Oh, hey, great purse. They're really in now.
Yeah, I made it myself, kid. Yeah, out of an old pair of jeans. Yeah, first time in my life I have a purse big enough to hold all my junk, including my hips.
Hey, maybe I'll make something out of a pair of my pants. A jeans bedspread.
Oh, no.
Yeah?
That's no way to talk to your mother.
Oh. Ma, is that you?
Yes, I was just downtown shopping and I happened to pass by your lobby and I thought I'd say hello.
Hello?
Hello. Is Rhoda there?
Yes, she is.
Put her on. I'd like to talk to her.
Hello, Ma.
Listen, Rhoda, while I was shopping, I found pantyhose on sale, so I got you a couple of dozen pair.
A couple of dozen pair. The Rockettes don't use that much. Ma, they'll last me 3 years.
No, they won't. They're seconds. But all the floors are where no one will see them, God willing.
Hey, Ma, you know what we're doing?
Yeah, having a nice little chat.
Yeah, but this isn't a telephone. You see, you're only 2 flights away. Come on up, we'll talk in person.
Well, maybe just for a cup of tea.
Gee, I think we're out of tea.
I brought some. I'll be right up.
Hey, wait a minute. What's Ma doing here at 7:30 at night?
She's coming here to meet Joe?
How is it she knows I have a date with Joe tonight, Brenda? Brenda, you didn't.
Oh, bro, I had to tell her. She kept shoving donuts down my throat until I talked.
You squealed on me for a couple of donuts?
They were jelly donuts.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Listen, no harm done. Because I'm not meeting Joe here. I'm meeting him at Shea Stadium.
Oh, no, Ma's gonna kill me. You know how she's been trying to meet Joe, even get a glimpse of him?
Do I know? Every time I walk out of here, I check the rooftops.
Hello, my
Hi,
darling.
How are you?
Well, I've had the splitting headache all day and a little touch of neuralgia and this kind of tingly sensation in my legs.
So you're feeling good?
I can't complain. So, where's, what's his name?
Joe?
Yeah, that's right. It's hard to remember a name without a face to go with it.
You'll meet him, Ma. You'll meet him.
Oh, good. What time's he picking you up?
He's not. He's waiting for me at the game.
I thought you said
I said that she had a date. I didn't say that he was picking her up here. Hey, you're rubbing too hard. I'm gonna end up looking like Kojak.
I don't know. Whatever happened to guys who used to pick girls up?
Well, they're still around. They're called married men.
It's funny, but I know all the boys that Brenda dates.
They're all second cousins.
Listen, Ma, please believe me. When the time is right, you'll meet Joe. But if I don't get to the stadium on time, he goes in without me. Really. Last time I was late for a game, I spent the entire game in the Lost and Found. With 3 Japanese tourists and an umbrella.
Okay, but listen, answer me one question.
Sure.
What are you putting all those cosmetics in your pants for?
This, Ma, it's a purse. It's the latest thing. It's a purse made out of jeans.
Hey, that's very cute. I think I'll get one. You didn't happen to notice if it comes in black patent leather, did you?
I'm sure it does, Ma. Listen, I'm sorry to cut our little visit short, but I gotta go.
That's okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah, fine. I'll see you.
I'll bet they're secretly married.
Ida, what are you doing?
I'm vacuuming the rug.
Of course. So why do you have to vacuum the rug at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Listen, Martin, I can't help it. When some people are upset, they drink. I clean.
The same dirt is going to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning. Sweetheart, even dirt deserves a rest. Look, I'm not going to talk over the vacuum cleaner. All right, now what's wrong?
It's Rhoda. I mean, why won't you let me see Joe? Why is she hiding him from me?
Maybe she's afraid you'll clean him.
Martin, there's a time for fun and a time for serious.
Honey, 2 o'clock in the morning is a time for sleeping.
Listen, this Joe owns a demolition company with a partner, right? He's been married 11 and a half years, divorced for 2, has a 10-year-old son named Donnie. What do we know about him?
Ida, sweetheart, listen. It's a big thing when a daughter brings home a boyfriend to meet the parents. Believe me, she'll come to you when she's ready. Rhoda's a good daughter. She respects you. Tell me, has she ever disappointed you?
Martin, you are very tired, aren't you?
Ida, come to bed. Come on. Come on.
Okay. As soon as I put this away.
All right.
And in the meantime, I'll warm up your side of the bed.
You gonna turn up the electric blanket?
No.
Martin, it isn't even Saturday.
Hey, nobody can knock down a 12-story building for that figure. But I don't care what the Leopold brothers' estimate is. As much as I respect Tony Leopold, it can't be done. Tony Leopold said, what about me? Why, that stupid animal. Hey, that bid is the best we can do. You take it or leave it. You're damn right I'm mad. Hiya, babe.
I think I missed something here. The part where they threw cold water on you.
Hey, listen, I gotta go to the Bronx. Why don't you come along and we'll grab some lunch, huh?
Yeah, that sounds good. But why the Bronx?
I got a lady. She wants an estimate on knocking down a building.
Oh, yeah, where in the Bronx?
Grand Concourse.
Oh, no kidding. My folks live on the old GC. What number?
3517.
That's the same building my parents live in. What's the lady's name?
Nessel. Ida Nessel.
I see it, I see it. That's not only the same building, Joe. That's the same mother, using her maiden name. Ida Nessel, master of intrigue. Boy, she stops at nothing just to find out about you.
You know, I thought it was funny when she said to put my religion on the estimate.
That's only the beginning, Joe. She'll want to know about your marriage and your divorce and your kid, and most of all, what your intentions are toward me.
So, what's wrong with that?
I don't want her to know before I do.
Hey, look, Rhoda, if your parents want to meet me, then I'll meet them. What's the difference?
Wait, no. What we're talking about here isn't just meeting my parents. We're talking about meeting my mother.
Look, if I don't mind, why should you?
Yeah, well, listen, my parents are really wonderful people, Joe. We'll meet them. We'll have a rotten time and everybody will be happy.
I got an idea. My folks said they want to meet you.
Oh, did you tell them about us? What did you tell them?
Everything.
Oh, I wouldn't have gone that far.
Hey, listen, why don't we do it all in one day? I'll meet your folks, you meet mine.
4 parents in one day. Evel Knievel wouldn't try a stunt like that.
Hey, it's either that or I got to talk to your mother about knocking down a perfectly good building.
Okay, Joe, yeah. All right, we'll have lunch with your parents and dinner with mine, okay?
You go ahead.
I'm going to call her right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got to wash up.
Okay. Hello? Hello, Ida Nessel? Who is this? This is Ida Nessel's daughter, Rhoda Morgenstern. And I am calling from the demolition company.
That wasn't nice, Rhoda.
Okay. I'll do something nice. How would you like to have Joe and me for dinner one night this week?
I think I could squeeze you in.
Well, that would be fine, Ma. What night's good for you?
Monday through Sunday.
How about Saturday? Hey, Joe! How's Saturday for you?
Fine.
Say he sounds real nice.
Now, Ma, listen to me. We're only coming on one condition. That you don't make a fuss.
Rhoda, when do I ever make a fuss?
Please. What about the time I brought Danny Brownell home? You had $15 worth of cold cuts and a cake that said, "Welcome, Danny." Remember? And he just came to do homework. So, Ma, please, I'm begging you here. Please, don't make a fuss.
I give you my word. A mother's word.
Okay.
All set?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I think it's going to be a luau. A kosher luau.
Rhoda, will you calm down, please? I mean, you're just meeting my parents. You're not being judged today.
Well, I know I'm not being judged. I also know why they're late. They want to see how I hold up to pressure. Not well. Gee, I should have wore black. Black is humble. Oh, look at all these crumbs. Look what I did. The parents are going to think I'm a slob. Oh, Joe, if they don't like me...
They'll like you.
I know.
You're nervous now. Tonight, with your parents, you're going to feel a lot better.
No, tonight I would go way past nervous, right into panic.
Oh, here they are now.
They here?
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Joe. Oh, so
Hi, Dad.
Joey boy.
Mother, Father, Rhoda Morgenstern.
Hello. Look at that. Where are pigeons when you really need them? Really a pleasure.
it's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's so good
Nice
at
to meet
last.
you.
Terrific to meet you,
see you.
sir. It's terrific to meet both. Oh, I met you. So silly. It really is terrific.
Just get right in.
Oops. So, first, these beads, you know, they're rough on you.
Yes, I know.
Very pretty. Very pretty, Joe.
I told you so.
Yeah, well, you only said she was pretty. You didn't tell me she was this pretty.
Look, if I told you she was this pretty, you wouldn't have believed me.
You could have said gorgeous.
Oh, come on, you two. You'll embarrass Rhoda.
Now, if they're trying to embarrass me, they're on the wrong track. You were saying, gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, listening to that. Well, Joe was only 6 years old, and he was just learning to water ski. And he kept falling down, you see. But he finally grabbed hold of the rope, the boat took off, and little Joey stood up on those skis. Oh, he was real proud. He was all right, except for one thing went wrong. His trunks were down around his ankles.
I was the first one to streak on water.
Did you ever water ski, Rhoda?
Well, not quite. In my neighborhood, we used to open the hydrant and then just roller skate through. I like your childhood better.
Rhoda, I'm sure your parents have stories about you, too.
Oh, sure they do, but not like yours. My mother's big story is the time I wet my pants when I played a salt shaker in the school play.
Oh, Rhoda, you're marvelous.
Oh, she's very funny, Joe. You should see the kind of girl he usually brings around.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry I missed that.
Well, you know, the finishing school type, always so chic and well-tailored, who were always into some kind of therapy.
Paul, you just described me.
Listen, I think you sounded great. As a matter of fact, there's something I want to tell both of you. I'm really worried about this meeting, but I am having the greatest time.
Well, so are we.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first meal I ever had with parents where I wasn't told to finish my vegetables.
Everything all right, Mr. Gerard?
Oh, just great, Maurice, thanks. I still say you serve the best seafood in town.
Is something wrong with the vegetables?
No, I'm going to finish them. Is he the owner?
Yes, why?
Wow. I mean, the closest I ever came to knowing the owner of a restaurant was this manager of a Jack in the Box. He kept saying if I go to his apartment with him, he'd tell me what was in the secret sauce.
Jack in the Box? Is that a new discotheque?
Yeah. Is that a new discotheque? Oh, honey, you're incredible.
It's so wonderful to see a couple enjoy one another as much as you two do. Really, Mr. Gerard. Mrs. Gerard.
Oh, McGinnis.
Pardon?
Well, my name is McGinnis, not Gerard.
Oh, but I don't... What?
Paul and I have been divorced for 12 years.
12 wonderful years.
Well, 2 down, 2 to go, right? Somehow I wish the twos were reversed.
What are you so edgy about?
Oh, Joe, my mother. Oh, you didn't happen to see a chartered bus out front that said Morgenstern Party, did you?
No, and there were no searchlights out there either.
Look, when you meet my parents, if it seems like they don't get along as well as yours, it's because they're not divorced.
Hello, Rhoda. And you must be Joe.
It's gonna be a long night. I never saw her before in my life.
Goodness, is it tonight?
Yeah, Ma, tonight.
Oh, and you must be Joe.
Well, hi, Mrs. Morgenstern. Listen, if it's not tonight, if it's another
No,
night,
no,
you
no.
can just...
Come on in now that you're here, if you're willing to take pot luck. You're looking very well tonight, Rhoda.
Thanks, Ma.
Yes, lovely.
Oh, honey.
Pop,
Good to see you.
How are you, babe? I want you to meet Joe. This is my father.
Hi, Mrs. Morgenstern.
Please, not Morgenstern. Call me Martin.
Martin.
I hope you'll forgive this disarray. The apartment is such a mess.
A mess? 2 newspapers?
I had to go buy those to make the house look lived in.
Joe, Ma is so neat. We never had a morning and evening newspaper in the house at the same time.
Attractive place you have here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Something's different, Ma. What is it?
No, there's nothing different, Rhoda. Nothing.
Yeah, something's
No,
different.
nothing.
Well, I see
no
that-
thing, Rhoda. Nothing.
Something is definitely different, Ma. Now, I just can't... The plastic. The plastic is off the furniture. And it's off the lamps. And it's off Pop. I thought it felt strange that the back of my thighs didn't stick to the cushion.
What she means is that we had to put plastic on the furniture when she was a little girl because she always got her hands so dirty.
And now that she's a big girl, we keep it on for sentimental reasons.
Yeah, we never had that couch reupholstered. We just had it vulcanized.
Doesn't she have a lovely sense of humor? She gets that from her father. I'll bet that's one of the first things that attracted you to her, right, Joe?
Well, that and some other things.
Ha ha ha. Well, the some other things she got from me.
Suppose I fix some drinks, huh?
Oh, good, and I'll go and try and find us a few things to nibble on.
Joe, what's it going to be?
Scotch and water's fine with me.
And Rhoda, your usual, the Weight Watchers cola?
Nah, Pop, let's live it up tonight. I'll have regular cola.
Regular cola coming up.
You see, you had nothing to worry about. Your mother's charming, and she's very natural.
No, I don't know yet, Joe. See, I haven't figured out her game plan. The dress. I can understand the hors d'oeuvres. But when did you have time to get to the florist?
Ida, don't we have some more scotch?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we must be out. But surely we have something to drink. Oh, aren't we lucky we have champagne on ice? Martin, will you do the honors?
Last time we had champagne in this house was for my high school graduation.
That was left over.
Oh, I see. Then that explains the corsage.
Martin, I think we ought to have a little toast.
What toast? That's not necessary. Ida, let's keep it simple. We don't need a toast.
Martin, this is a special occasion.
Ma, don't make a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's the first time Joe has been here, and I think we ought to have a very special toast.
Ida.
Martin.
All right. Here's to permanent peace in the Middle East.
What's that noise?
What noise?
That. I never heard it before in this house.
Maybe it's because the plastic's not crackling anymore.
No, Pop, it's not just that. It's Ma. She's not talking. Surely you have some questions?
You know me. I like to listen.
Okay, that does it. That's it. Joe, this woman sitting on this couch here is an imposter. She's not my real mother. Now, Ma, all I said was don't make a fuss. I didn't mean that you shouldn't be yourself. Come on, I love you the way you are. I mean the way you were. So that's the woman I want Joe to meet. Huh?
Okay. Joe, let me ask you. What went wrong with your first marriage?
Well,
you have a
I would
son, Donnie, right? Does he live with you or your ex?
Here she comes.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I say we talk about this over dinner. I'm starved.
I'll vote for that.
Since when do you get a vote? I'll decide.
Joe, I'd like to introduce my mother.
And as her mother, I say it's time for dinner. Listen, Joe, you'll have to excuse this, but Rhoda told me not to make a fuss, right? So we'll just have to make do with what we have.
Wow, what a baby.
Yeah, well, you never know who might drop in.
Oh. Here they are,
Thanks, Pop.
All right, sweetheart.
Really,
Good to
thank
see
you. Mom, thanks. Hey, it was a nice evening.
Good.
You know, for the first time in my life, I didn't mind when Uncle Jack sang, "Let me entertain you."
We all had a good time. Joe, it was a pleasure meeting.
Thanks, Martin. And I want you both to know that tonight was really special for me. I mean, you both made me feel a part of the family.
Joe, listen. I want you to feel free to be a part of the family anytime. Anytime.
Okay, break it up. I think it's time, Joe. Yes. Good night, you
All
two.
right.
I know.
Kids, take it easy
Good night,
driving back,
Dad.
huh? All right,
Thanks
good
for
to see
everything.
you.
See you.
He's a nice guy, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me something, Ida. How come you didn't ask if he was Jewish?
If he was Jewish, I would have asked.
Does that upset you?
Yeah, a little. But I'll be all right in a minute.
My name is Rhoda Morgenstern. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Relax, dear. Waiting in line for unemployment isn't bad if you have the right attitude. I look at it as an opportunity to hook a rug.
Yes. Well, you know, every week when I get on that line, I kind of feel guilty, like I'm asking for a handout. By the time I reach the front of the line, I'm ready to ask for a raise. Listen, I've been not working for 17 weeks. How about a raise?
Card, please. Uh-oh.
What, excuse me?
I said, uh-oh.
That's what I thought you said.
Something wrong?
She looked at my card and said, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You'll have to come with me to see Mr. Graham.
Mr. Graham, what's he like?
I once saw him sucking a lemon for lunch.
Mr. Graham, you want to see me?
No, I have to see you. According to our information, you turned down a job as a window dresser last week. Why?
The manager of the auto parts store grabbed me in the window.
Really?
Really? And if you don't believe me, I'll show you the grease stains on the back of my dress.
I wish I could find you a job in a safe neighborhood where everybody has clean hands. I wish I could find you a job where you could come home a better person than you were when you left in the morning. I can't do that. I can, however, cut off your cash.
You wouldn't do that.
I just did. But please, feel free to check the bulletin boards on your way out.
I've checked your bulletin boards. I'm not a key punch operator, nor am I a cocktail waitress. And those executive trainee jobs, they're for losers.
Miss Morgenstern, 9 years ago, I was an executive trainee. And today, I have my own desk.
Congratulations. I hope in another 9 years you have your own walls. Brenda, how's it going?
Fine. Why are you going to bed so early? Are you alone?
Yeah, sure. You silly thing. I'm just a little tired, you know.
Yeah.
I had one hectic day.
How was the line in unemployment?
Oh, they don't have lines anymore. They put in a whole new system. Yeah. They throw coins off the roof and we die for them. Listen, I left some stuff in the refrigerator for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's just a bucket of bones here.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I guess I started nibbling and then just got carried away. You know.
What's wrong, Rhoda?
You're nuts. There's nothing wrong, nothing.
You're smiling too much. I haven't seen that much smile since Ralph Edwards had Burt Parks on This Is Your Life.
And I'm not upset.
If you're not upset, how come you're going to bed at 5:30 in the afternoon?
I'm not working. I just got my unemployment cut off, and Joe was out of town. What else I gotta do?
Well, hey, you can start thinking positively, and you can start looking for a job. Right now.
Brenda, the only job I could get dressed like this, I don't think I want. Yet. Anyway, I went through the want ads. I sent in a resume to every single job that looked like it might have display windows.
Oh, what are those resumes?
There, on the coffee table. Why?
Well, maybe I can take one of them to the personnel manager at the bank. We have lots of windows there.
All right, take them all. Take any you want.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, that's a book I wrote. One year I wasn't going out much, which could have been any year.
How to eat anything you want whenever you want. And get very, very fat. That sounds funny.
It's dumb. Brenda, believe me, it's nothing. What part is that?
How to secretly eat a Boston cream pie in a closet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
What part? What part?
How to enjoy exercising. Or eating while jogging. Hey, Rhoda, why don't you send this to a publisher?
No.
Why not?
Because the one thing I don't need in my life right now is a pipe dream. I finally decided it's too late for those. Too late to be a registered nurse. Too late to be Shirley Temple. What part? What part?
Anything for me?
Not unless you want some of my rejection letters.
More, huh?
Yeah. Brenda, I don't mind being turned down by Tiffany's, but Tie City...
Oh,
Hey, it's a delivery boy here.
Hi, Bob.
What a welcoming committee. That's some reception.
What's all the stuff you got here?
Oh, this? Well, we knew that Rhoda was still looking for a job. We wanted to cheer her up, and your mother had a few leftovers lying around the house, so she made up a package she sent me over.
Mm-hmm. This is a complete and total chicken. How does this qualify as a leftover?
Your mother made two, and that one was left over. Look, So, Rhoda, how are you doing with the job hunting?
Oh, Pop, everything is fine. It really is.
Oh.
Couldn't be better.
Wonderful, honey. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Honey, let me give you some money. Come on.
Pop, I don't want to take any money from
it's
you.
not because you don't have a job. We want to give you your birthday present in advance.
No. Oh, good. Can I have mine in advance, too?
You don't need it. You're working. Happy birthday, Rhoda. Happy birthday, Rhoda. Happy birthday, Rhoda. And the Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pop. Happy anniversary to you.
Honey, you shouldn't have spent so much on me. All right, I'm going to have to hide it in the apartment, that's all.
Pop, don't hide it. I'm not going to look for it.
Oh,
Do you hear
sweetheart.
me? It won't do you any good. I'm not going to
Good.
search.
Look, it just makes me feel good knowing that you have it.
Pop, it's really sweet. but
Rhoda,
don't-
I have hidden money for you before. Sweetheart, it's time you knew. I was the tooth fairy.
Hey, Rhoda, why don't you open the rest of your mail?
Because, they can wait, Brenda.
Oh, come on, open them. Maybe they're not all rejection letters.
But rejection, look, will you let me give you a couple of dollars? Rejection's
I told you, no money.
Read it. Read it. I can't imagine anybody in his right mind rejecting you. Just read them.
All right. But, this isn't going to be easy.
Rhoda,
for you,
will you
Pop.
read it? I'm sure it's going to be good news.
Pop.
I'm sure.
Dear Ms. Morgenstern, thank you for applying to Hirsch Brothers Cosmetics. Unfortunately, we do not have an opening now and do not see anything for you with our company in the future. Yours truly, Frank Hirsch.
Wonderful.
How is this wonderful?
Oh, sweetheart. I suppose it means nothing that Frank Hirsch himself signed that letter?
And Frank enclosed a free coupon. Unwanted hair removed, half price.
Well, that's a very nice, friendly gesture. You see too little of that today, unwanted hair.
Pop, you're incredible. This next letter I open will probably say, Ms. Morgenstern, we hate you. And you'll say, oh, it's nice of them not to keep it bottled up. Dear Ms. Morgenstern, thank you for sending us your manuscript. Brenda, did you send that thing in? I asked you not to.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry yet, because they read it and they liked it. Brenda, they want to see me Tuesday to discuss my work. Oh, Louise Shatner, see? Yeah. Associate editor, Waterman Publishing Company.
Rhoda, that's wonderful. I can't believe it. The first writer in the family.
Oh, Rhoda, it's
Honey.
so great. It's just so great. It's great. Hey, wait, now, please, the two of you. It might be a trick.
What are you talking about, a trick?
Well, listen, maybe it's a mistake.
Honey, she wrote in the letter.
Now, wait,
She wants
even
to-
if it gets published, I mean, what are the chances of it selling? No way.
Why do you-
Rhoda. Please, I don't want to get my hopes up. So let's just all hold off on the celebration, okay? Good. What's the matter with you guys? I just sold a book. Miss Shatner, I'm Rhoda Morgenstern.
Please sit down.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
I just want you to know that I thought your book was wonderful, really wonderful. It was so funny.
It's terrific. Oh, I'm really pleased that you wanted me to know that.
Well, I really liked it very much, but unfortunately...
Uh-oh, here comes the unwanted hair.
What? Unfortunately, we can't buy your book because we published one like it last year.
Well, I knew it was a mistake, and I'm sorry to have bothered you. No harm done. I'm just going to go.
No. I really do have this wild, crazy idea for a job for you. Tell me what you think.
I think I want to hear it.
You think? Hello. Oh, Mike, how are you? No, when? Well, now, why didn't somebody tell me this before? Well, of course I'll do everything that I can to be there. Is it Callahan's? And it's at 1 o'clock. All right, Mike. Excuse me, what were we talking about?
You were saying you had this wild idea for me for a job.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just thinking. Oh, my.
Miss Shatner, is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing serious. Somebody died.
Died? I'm so sorry. Was it a relative?
Oh, no, a writer called Frank Prescott. Did you ever hear of him?
Frank Prescott, sure. Yeah. He wrote great dirty books.
You know, you'd be very good to have around.
Thank you.
Gee, you know, I really would like to talk to you about this job.
Terrific.
But I've got a funeral.
Oh.
Would you like to go to a funeral?
Sure, you bet. Thanks.
Oh, that's just great. I hate to go to funerals alone. We can talk on the way.
That's wonderful. Oh, wait. Maybe I should go home and change out of this red dress.
Oh, no, you didn't know Frank. He'd have loved it. Oh, I hate going to any room with people in it. Seems like they've all written books.
Oh, hi, Louise. Sad, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. Mike, this is Rhoda Morgenstern, Mike Brock, agent of the deceased.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, isn't it awful? Poor man, he won't even see his last book published. Oh, here it is, by the way. You understand there won't be a rewrite.
It's a big one.
He did a lot of research on this one. I think that's what killed him.
Okay, Mike, I'll read it.
Yeah, and read it fast, Louise. I think if we can get it published while Frank's still hot from dying, we can make a movie deal.
Gee, you're really broken up over this, aren't you?
Oh, terrible. I just feel terrible. So give me a buzz when you've read it. Maybe we can have lunch.
Mr. Finn, Assistant Director. Are you Miss Shatner?
Oh, yes.
The Minister would like to see you.
Probably wants some information about Frank.
Would you sign the guest book, please? Just your name and relationship to the deceased.
Oh, we had no relationship.
Oh. Most of the other ladies chose cousin.
Oh, no. Truly, I'm just here on a job interview.
Oh. If you don't want to work here, sometimes when it's quiet, it can be very depressing.
You know what the minister wanted? He thought that his sermons for young people would make a great book, Rapping with God. Oh, Rhoda, you know that wild idea for a job I was talking about?
Yeah.
You've got it.
That's great. Wonderful.
Would you all be seated, please? In keeping with Mr. Prescott's last wishes, we shall have just a few extemporaneous words of farewell from those who thought enough of him to come. Would you be first, please? Yes, the lady in red.
Me? What did I say? I didn't know him.
Even better.
Please.
Oh, excuse me. Well, I never knew Frank Prescott. Honest. However, when I was growing up, I did read all his books. What my father wouldn't tell me, what my mother wouldn't tell me, I learned from Frank Prescott. And those lessons about life and love were stored away by a young girl for future use. So I want to thank Frank Prescott, even though most of what I learned is still in storage. Honest. Really. Nice meeting you. Listen, Listen, I gotta get back to work. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Rhoda, I want to talk to you.
Good.
I hate to burden you with my problems, but...
Oh, no. Louise, that's okay. I was looking for something to do around here. So I really want to help. Burden me, please.
I've just been fired.
Fired?
Yes.
That's terrible. Why did they fire you?
Well, Frank Prescott was my only successful author, and when he went, I went too.
Gee, I'm gonna miss you around here. I can't imagine it without you. Really, I mean, I don't know that I want to work with someone else.
Rhoda, you don't understand. You're fired too.
Oh, no! Why? What did I do?
You hooked up with me.
You mean we're a team?
A losing team.
Gee, Louise. Don't you feel we should be sitting in some hotel ballroom, wearing straw hats, listening to a Dixieland band play We Ain't Down Yet?
It's really been nice working with you for the last 2.5 hours. Maybe someday we could get to know one another.
Perhaps, yeah. I hope. Listen, I'm still working for you right now, so as my last official act, let me clean out your desk.
Good. Thank you very much. You know, as long as I've been fired, I think I'll just go upstairs and tell a few people what I think of him, and I think I'll start with the boss.
Oh, damn it.
Rhoda. Surprise, honey.
Well, Pop, hi, what are you doing here?
Well, I was just a couple of blocks away. I figured I'd drop in and take my daughter out to eat. You know, celebrate the new job.
Yeah, well, that's really
Hey,
nice.
look, maybe you can get a little extra time, maybe an hour and a half. We'll have a nice long lunch.
Pop, oh, Pop, I don't know how to tell you this, but I could make it the longest lunch in history.
Rhoda. What happened?
I don't know. I was sitting here minding my own business, and I got fired.
You got fired after only 2 hours?
Yeah, yeah. See, the thing is,
Oh,
Louise
baby.
had this...
You feel bad, huh?
Yeah. Pop, I really do. So if you just forgive me, you know, no lunch, huh?
Well...
I mean, I think it's better for me if I'm just by myself for now. You understand? Good.
Yeah. Sure, that's okay. It's okay. Wait a minute, it's not okay. Rhoda, listen, I'm involved in this too. I want you to talk about it, honey.
Pop, I don't need to talk about it. Really. Can't you see I'm just fine? Really.
No, I know that you're fine.
Yeah.
Don't you think I know you're fine? But, honey, I don't think you know that.
Sure, I know it. What are you talking? I mean, the only problem I have is to figure out how much vacation time I get for 2 hours of work.
Listen, sweetheart. Honey, you are entitled to feel bad. Listen, I remember how your mother felt. That day they told her she was too short to be a model.
A model? Ma's barely tall enough to be a mother.
Listen, it was a big thing with her being a model. And my job, it was important to me. And it still is. But, sweetheart, it's not that important.
Hey, Pop, what are you talking about? I'm out of work here.
Oh, so you're out of work. All right, until you get another job, I'll tide you over with a few dollars. Listen,
Absolutely not. Will you stop with that, please? Pop, I want you to stop offering me money, huh?
Rhoda, please. Sometime you're going to have to explain to me what's wrong about my giving you money. Now, I feel ridiculous I have to hide it in your apartment. I don't know. Why do you make it so hard for me to help you?
Because I'm too old to be dependent on my father.
Oh, sweetheart. We'll always be dependent on each other because we care. And that, my darling, is more important than any job. Work. What is work? It's a place you spend 8 hours a day so you can have something to say to somebody you love. Rhoda, don't be alone now. Jobs don't matter that much.
Okay. You got yourself a lunch date.
Hey, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, boy, we're going to have a great time, sweetheart. Yeah, come on, honey, we better hurry, because if I get back to work late, I'm going to be in big trouble.
What are you talking? You're just gonna sit there drying your hair?
This is a 1000 water. I'm not only drying my hair, I'm
getting a beautiful windburn.
Well, turn it off. Because you're looking at someone who just got a whole bunch of jobs.
What?
Yeah, I went to a lot of small stores, and I asked them if they needed a window dresser once a month.
Yeah, and you got customers?
I sure did. The House of Sweets, Chino's liquor store. Oh, and a strange little men's shop on 3rd Avenue called Briefs Galore.
Hey, hey, hey!
Yeah. And there's a bonus. It took me a whole lunch hour, but I finally convinced Pop to stop giving me money. It's only a 20. He's tapering off. My name is Rhoda Morgenstern. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941.
I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance. You know, it's a little early in the morning for jokes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just checking things over.
Yeah? Well, you're at the store, huh?
Oh, no.
You're not. Well, then what do you...
I'm him.
The dummy? You're Vic Rhodes.
Yeah.
Oh, the goalie. Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Rhoda Morgenstern. We've never met, but somehow I feel I know you intimately.
You work here all the time.
Oh, no. Usually I do department store windows, yeah. I'm just freelancing at this time, you know, and they send you where they want you to go, and you have to go because... Do you listen to this? Here I am discussing the thrills and chills of window dressing with a big-time jock.
You know, you are very cute.
No, I didn't know that. What are you going to be doing here today, Vic?
Oh, I'm just going to meet the customers when they open up the store. Smile, shake hands, stuff like that.
Hey, listen, there's a whole bunch of them out there. I mean, there must be 100 people online. You're very popular.
Yeah, I guess I am. There's also a sign out there that says the first 100 people get free hockey pucks.
I never saw so many hockey pucks in my life.
You ought to see my net during a bad game.
Well, I think I'm just about finished.
What, for the day?
No. After here, I go over and do a liquor store window. After that, a pet shop, which is a challenge, being creative with kitty litter.
So, that's your day. What about your night? How about a steak and a flick?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I can't.
And how about dinner and a movie?
Thanks a lot, but no.
Are you married?
No.
Well, then why don't you want to go out with me? I'm with the New York Rangers. First string.
Oh, listen, Vic, please. A few months ago, I would have been standing out on that line myself, I swear. But right now, I'm sort of going with somebody.
What do you mean, sort of? Are you engaged?
No.
Look, I'm not talking about a one-night stand. We're in town till Thursday.
You're You're okay, Vic.
Yeah. Well, then why don't you want to go out with me?
No kidding, Vic. I'm really kind of going with someone.
Okay, Rhoda. Look, could you stand a little constructive criticism?
Yeah, sure, what?
You got my pants on backwards.
I'm sorry. I never dressed a hockey player before.
Hi. Hi.
What are you doing?
Putting a bulb in. It burned out from opening the door so much.
Listen, Brenda, did Joe happen to call while I was out?
No. Were you expecting him to?
That's just it. I don't know what to expect.
Is something wrong with you and Joe?
No, Brenda, it's just that things are starting to get confusing. Like at work today, this really attractive guy came on to me in the window.
Another flasher?
No, a really sweet guy. He's a big-time hockey player. And he asked me to go out with him tonight.
Hey, if you go, maybe you can get me a season pass.
Brenda, this was for dinner and a show. I mean, for a season's pass, I have to go on the road with him.
So what did you say?
No, of course, because I'm going with Joe. But then I got to thinking. It's not really going with. It's more like waiting for.
No, it's better than nothing.
Hey, why am I always waiting for him to drop in on me? Why can't I drop in on him?
Yeah, I was thinking of dropping in on some guy the other night.
Why didn't you?
I didn't know anybody.
Well, I tell you, I want to see Joe tonight. So I'm going over and see him.
Wow.
What wow? It's simple. And if I want to know where I stand with him, I'll just ask him where I stand. It's that simple, Brenda.
But what if he's not alone?
It just got complicated.
So you're not going?
Sure I'm going. Yeah.
Rhoda.
Hi, Joe. I just decided to drop over. I mean, many a time you just drop over to my place unannounced, so I figured as long as I want to see you, there's nothing wrong with me coming over here unannounced. It's only fair, right?
Right, Rhoda. It's only fair.
So I just wanted to get that straight. Bye.
Aren't you going to come in?
I really don't think I should drop in like this.
You've already dropped, so come on in.
You sure it's okay?
Oh, sure. Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, what?
You thought that I might have had another woman in here, didn't you?
No. Yeah, I did. Yeah. It is funny, my thinking that, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, listen, I just got to wondering. What is it you do here, alone, by yourself?
Well, for instance, tonight I'm counting underwear.
I think we know each other well enough. How many you got? Hey, Joe, I came over tonight because I want to talk about us.
Hey, wait a minute. We still love each other. Everything's still the same, isn't it?
Sure.
Just a spot check, that's all.
Okay. Well, listen, I wanted to drop. I didn't really drop by. I was just saying I was dropping in because
Just a minute.
You want to be private?
No, I got no secrets. Hello? Yeah. Who's this? Who? You mean of the New York Rangers? Hey, it's great to get a call from you, Vic, but you must have the wrong number because... Yes, she is. Just a minute. It's for you.
Yeah.
You want to be private?
No, I got no secrets anymore. Joe, hello? Yeah, of course I remember you. Yeah, finally got your pants on right. Easy explanation. Yeah, Vic. Oh, tell me, how did you get this number? Oh, she did. Brenda. Yeah. Well, what emergency did you tell her it was? Hey, Vic, thinking about me while you're in the shower is not an emergency. Hey, listen, like I told you today at the store, I am really going with somebody. And I wish you wouldn't call again, huh? Because this is the best relationship I've ever had in my life. Okay, goodbye. Joe, I don't understand our relationship. Now, just where do we stand?
You know where we stand. I love you, you love me.
So what are we gonna do? Just keep on loving each other?
Hey, don't say just.
Okay, what are we gonna do? Keep on loving each other? I need the just.
Rhoda, what do you really want, huh?
I really want to feel that our relationship is something solid, you know? I mean, I want to know what's going on with us, for sure, without having to guess.
Don't you think I feel the same thing?
Do you?
Oh, sure. Look, honey, we both love each other, so let's do something about it, right?
Right. What?
Rhoda, let's live together.
Ro?
Yeah?
How'd it go? Rhoda, something happened. Tell me.
Well, Joe popped the question.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hold it. The question he popped was, will you live with me?
Huh? Hey, hey! At least that's something solid.
Yeah, but I didn't say yes or no. So hungry.
Uh-oh. Rhoda, look what you're doing. You're gonna eat instead of facing up to a decision. And you always tell me that's wrong. That's not the new Rhoda at the refrigerator. That's the old Rhoda.
All right. The old Rhoda will eat while the new Rhoda decides. What's this?
My strawberry facial cream. It's a little greasy.
Oh, Brenda, if only I had time to think. It all happened so fast.
Rhoda, I know I'm your youngest sister, but do you want my opinion?
Tell me what it is first.
Well, I think that you really want to do it, but something in your 1950s type background is stopping you.
Right. I can't just start packing and forget every Doris Day movie I ever saw. I mean, there's a lot of things to consider here.
Well, maybe we could talk about it. Discuss the fors and against.
Maybe, yeah.
Which side do you want me to take?
Take against. There's more to pick from.
Okay. Okay, here's a big against. Ma.
Oh, that's big. Brenda, did you believe it? I never even thought about Ma.
Yes, you did, but you're repressing it.
You know, I really wish you didn't have a friend in analysis.
I can't think of any more against. The against are rotten. Let's hear some for the fors.
Okay. I'm tired of being alone. I want to share me with somebody. I finally found a man I can love who loves me back. And I don't want to be with him just part-time. I want to be with him every single day, including mornings and weekends. So what's wrong with living with him? Huh? I mean, this isn't the 19th century. This is the space age. And I want to share his space.
All right, you're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
And I can fix it so that Ma never finds out.
It's ridiculous. I'm going to tell Ma. You think I want that hanging over my head? No, I'm going to tell her. The sooner the better.
Well, when are you going to tell her?
Now.
Oh, surprise!
Hi, Pop. How
Rhoda.
are you? Hi. Hi, Pop.
Brenda. Oh, my God. Well, what's this? And what's that? Rhoda, you're not going back to Minneapolis.
No, Pop.
You're moving in with us.
No, but you're getting warm.
Where's Ma?
Your mother?
Yeah.
Your mother, your mother.
Pop, you don't know if Ma's home or not?
Of course she's not. No, Brenda, believe me, when your mother is home, I know it. No, I'm just trying to think where she told me she was going. Oh, of course. She went over to your Aunt Rose's. They're not speaking to each other, so they decided to talk. So, is there something special you want to talk to her about?
Well,
Yeah?
Maybe we should come back when the lady of the house is in.
Yeah, I think that's the best. It is not
Rhoda.
the sort of thing.
Rhoda, are you in some kind of female trouble?
Oh, no, Pop. It's nothing like what you're thinking.
What? I don't even know what I'm thinking.
No, I mean, it's nothing that I've done.
It's something she's going to do.
Oh, well, do you want to tell me about it now, or do you want to wait until after you do it?
Nah. I want you to know.
Terrific.
Sit down, Pop, huh? Now. Okay, it's Joe.
Joe, very nice fella, Joe.
The best, the best.
Well, now, see, we really love each other.
Oh, boy, do they love each other.
Good, good, good.
And, Joe has asked me to live with him, and I decided to do it.
Brenda, leave the room.
I'm old enough to vote.
Then go someplace and vote.
If anybody wants me, I'll be in the refrigerator.
Rhoda, you're telling me that this suitcase is like instead of a trousseau.
Yeah, right, Pop. And, I guess what I really want is, your blessing.
Rhoda, whatever you do, you have my blessing. Your mother's blessing, you may have trouble with.
Pop, see, I just want to be straight with you. I wanted to be honest, but I don't want you to feel bad.
Oh, Rhoda, don't worry about me, Rhoda. You just be sure that you take the time to make the right decision. And that you're not rushing into something just because somebody else wants you to. The most important thing, Rhoda, is how you feel.
Right.
Good.
So I'm moving in with Joe. Thanks, Pop.
What thanks? I was hoping I talked you out of it.
Listen, do you want me to wait around and talk to Ma about it?
No, I'll tell Ma.
Are you sure?
I can handle it. Rhoda, I can handle it. See what I'll have to do? I'll have to take her down to Miami Beach. That's like when I had to tell her that you were moving to Minneapolis.
Oh, right.
Sure, that's the answer. Right down to Miami Beach. What I'll do is I'll tell her down there. And with the sound of the breakers, see, she'll only hear every other word and it won't be so bad. Gee, with news like this, maybe I better take her to Niagara Falls.
Hi. What do you say to somebody when you start living together?
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I am, too. I'm glad. Oops. Having trouble.
You look a little nervous, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm always this way the first day at camp. But I don't know why I should feel this way now, Joe. At least here I know who I'm bunking with.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get you your own set of keys, and I'm gonna put your name on the mailbox.
Yeah.
What would you like, Ms. or Miss or what?
Oh, for starters, let's go with R. Morgenstern. Why lay it in their lap? Let them guess a little.
I'm really glad you're gonna be living here. We're gonna have so much fun.
Stop that. Listen. Now, wait. Now, just so I don't feel guilty when it's not so much fun, I want to pay half the rent.
That's ridiculous. No. I'll be like a landlord.
Good. Then if something goes wrong, I know where to complain.
Okay, we'll talk about it, but not now, huh?
Hey, what about soap? Soap. Now, listen, I never ever mentioned this when I was a transient, but I really hate your brand.
Well, in the demolition business, we like a strong soap.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I'll be daring. We'll buy 2 soaps.
Yeah, Joe, but you only have 1 dish there in the shower. I mean, you put a bar of soap on top of another bar, the top one always slides off.
Okay, we'll put your soap in the soap dish, and I'll get one of those bars that you put around your neck on a cord, soap on a rope.
Very good. Hey, you sure you never done this before?
Let's unpack. Come on.
Now, listen, it can wait till the morning, huh?
Okay, I'll put it in the closet, and, hey, listen, if there's anything around here you don't like, tell me.
Gee, you make it sound so permanent.
Well, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it is permanent.
Yeah, keys, mild soap, strong soap, name on the mailbox. I mean, it's almost like the real thing. Yeah.
Rhoda, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm a little nervous is what I am. But really, Joe, believe me, I really feel happy. I am. I mean, everything's wonderful. This is probably the best night of my life. Except something just occurred to me and...
What?
No, maybe I better not mention it because we're just starting out living together. Forget it.
Tell me.
No, I'm not going to tell you. I feel guilty and I'm...
Hey, if we're going to start living together, we got to tell each other everything.
Okay, Joe, I want to be married.
When did you realize that?
Right in the middle of the soaps. And Joe, I can't tell you how ashamed of myself I feel. I mean, I thought I was so hip, you know, so beyond that, you know, with it, 1970s. I want to get married. I can't believe this. I mean, listen, I do want my name in the mailbox, you're right, but I want the same name as yours. Yes, married. What a depressing thing to find out about yourself. I mean, this is so conventional. I mean, Ma, yeah, all that good work was not in vain. Daughter wants to be married. That's it, Joe. There it is. I want to be married to you.
Married, huh?
Yeah, please don't say it again.
Married, huh?
If you say you will, I'll never ask you for another thing.
And that's what you really want, huh?
Oh, yeah, Joe. I really, really do. I'm real sorry.
Look, Rhoda, I love you, but once you've been divorced, you get a little, I don't know, you get frightened of marriage, you know.
Are you kidding? Listen, once you've been single, you're frightened of marriage. Joe, I'm so sure about us. I really am. Look at me. Look how sure I am.
You sure look sure. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of marrying you, Rhoda, but that's why I figured it was such a good idea for you to move in. I thought that we'd talk seriously about getting married once we were living together for a while.
Oh.
But Rhoda, it's been only 45 seconds.
They've been good seconds, Joe.
Rhoda, they've been some of the greatest seconds of my life. Okay, let's do it.
You mean it?
You try and get out of it.
You mean it? Hey, hey, hey!
Hello.
Hiya, Mary.
Who is this?
It's me, Rhoda. Hey, did I wake you up?
I don't know. What time is it?
Well, it's 2:30 in the morning here.
Then I think you woke me up.
Rhoda, are you all right? Oh, yeah, I'm just great. Listen, are you sitting down, kid?
Yeah, should I be?
Nah, not for this. Because if you're sitting down, you won't be able to jump.
Rhoda, what is it?
Mary, I'm getting married. Married? You and Joe? Yeah, right. Oh! You're jumping, aren't you, Jack? Well, just keep on jumping. I'll tell you when your 3 minutes are up. My name is Rhoda Morgenstern. I was born in the Bronx, New York, in December 1941. I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I
I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Does Joe like waffles? What? Does Joe like waffles?
Brenda, please stop worrying about my wedding gift.
I wasn't worrying about a gift. I was thinking about waffles. You know, I thought I had it all solved this afternoon by giving you a shower.
Brenda, now listen to me. Showers are for girls your age.
Yeah, but the only trouble is most of us don't get married until we're your age.
Brenda, listen, I love anything that you give me. Really. I love the fact that you care this much about it. Really, it's wonderful. In fact, let's make that your gift to me, that you care this much. I love it. Thank you.
How about a yogurt maker? I really feel stupid bothering you about this, but I mean, it's so deep now. It's really important I come up with something good. I might be the first person to die of wedding gift failure. Want some health cereal?
Sure.
What kind of milk do you want on the cereal? Regular, low fat, non-fat?
What are you having?
Chocolate.
Brenda.
You know what I liked about the shower idea? Even if it was a rotten shower, you know, we could still have a lot of fun talking about it afterwards.
Brenda, no. Showers are not my style. I'm too old to giggle.
I'm never going to think of anything.
Okay, maybe the shower is not such a bad idea.
Yeah?
Except I don't know if I can be guest of honor at an affair where you know everybody's talking about you.
Oh, you've heard it all before.
Have I?
I mean, darling, when I heard Rhoda was getting married,
I screamed so loudly
that my husband rushed right in from the new dry heat sauna and said, Helen, don't tell me Rhoda Morgenstern is getting married.
Well, my dear, you could have knocked me over with a paper towel. I mean, that girl, she's 33 years old, and this is her first time around the track. I'm home. We gotta get that fixed.
So, what do you think?
I think it looks sensational.
Yeah, terrific. Very clever, you know. A shower, umbrellas. Terrific.
You remember my friend Ellen?
Smile. Beautiful. Thanks. No, hold on. I want to get one with you in it, too. Rhoda, I'm taking pictures of the whole shower. Now, it's including developing and printing, one of each. This is my gift to you, Rhoda. Thank you very much, Ellen. That's great. Okay, now you. Where did you find people to invite to this event? Come on, come clean.
Okay, I'll tell you. I got your high school yearbook. I sent out invitations to all the girls who wrote in it. 48 of them.
My high school yearbook?
Yeah. Rhoda, you know, I never knew that you were in the choir.
Oh, I never was. I just wore the robe for 4 years so nobody could see my hips. 48 invitations, huh? Hey, how many are coming? No, let me guess. 7.
No, 5.
Twins couldn't make it, huh?
No. Hello.
This is Carlton, your doorman, speaking from the
lobby?
Yeah, there's a lady down here. She says she's from high school, but she looks like she's got quite a few miles on her.
Well, send her up.
I'll try.
Listen, Brenda, I gotta know who's coming.
Why?
Because then when I say, oh, you haven't changed a bit, I'll know who I'm lying to.
Well, there's Jeanette Lamont.
Oh, Jeanette. Oh, that's terrific. I love her. I remember we used to practice smoking together.
And Susan Alborn.
Oh, easy Susie.
Yeah. Myrna Morgenstein.
Oh, my little friend from alphabetical order.
Yeah, and Linda Monroe and Harriet Strongen.
Wait a minute. Did you say Linda Monroe?
Yeah.
No.
Well, what, is something wrong?
Oh, well, not really. I mean, listen, it's been 15 years, right? Maybe she's changed. We thought that she was a friend of yours. No.
Yeah, she wrote in your book, good luck with Chuck, love you forever.
Oh, yeah, and after she wrote that, she told Chuck that I didn't go in for heavy petting, and he dropped me.
What was considered heavy petting in those days?
When you came home with less Angora than you started with. Here we go.
Rhoda Morgenstern?
Myrna Morgenstein?
Hi
there.
I'm so happy for you. I mean, I was happy at the other 79 showers I went to for our class, but not as happy as I am for you because you're the last one.
Myrna, I want you to meet my sister Brenda, and this is her friend Ellen.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Oh, Myrna, I remember back in school when they used to call roll. Everybody would say here, except you. You always said present.
That was my only way of being different. I was very shy back then.
So, Myrna, tell me, what did you do after graduation?
I went right home.
What I meant was, later. I mean, what's going on in your life?
Oh, well, I'm really doing fine. You remember how much fun we had in high school, Rhoda?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those were the happiest days of my life. I'll never top them.
It's too bad you can't cling to high school.
Yes, you can. And I figured out how. You see, I became alumni secretary for our old class. In fact, I can safely say that I love the class of 59 more than I love my cat.
You haven't changed, Myrna. You always liked cats.
No, I always had cats. I never liked them.
Well, are you married?
Like 11% of our class, I'm not. How do you know that? Well, you see, as alumni secretary, I have to keep up to date. Yeah, 89% of our class is married. There are 275 children and 38 divorces.
No kidding. Oh, thanks, Brenda.
But here's the biggest surprise of all. Nobody in the class of 59 has died.
We did have a great hygiene teacher.
We sure did. May she rest in peace.
So, Myrna, tell me, you might know, how was Linda Monroe doing?
It's hard for me to tell you this, Rhoda, but she did great.
How nice.
I admire how well you're pretending to take it.
Rhoda! Rosie! It's Susie!
Oh, look at you.
Oh, Rowdy!
You must have some great diet you don't even show. How far along are you?
How far along?
Yeah.
Oh, Susie, this is a bridal shower.
A bridal shower? Oh, shoot. I brought you diapers and a teething ring. You see, I figured that...
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe that somebody my age is just now getting married, but I figured better late than never, right?
Sometimes I think never is better. This is number 5.
Oh, Susie, then you're going to need these before I do.
Rhoda, what kind of birth control are you using?
Oh, the pill.
That's what I used. Myrna, you here?
Present. It's sure been a long time, Susie.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Woo. Wait, no. Myrna, I haven't seen you in 15 years.
How are Timothy, Patrick, Gail, and Andrew?
Myrna, how are you?
Oh, listen, I keep up to date. I'm just sorry I didn't send a note last month when Timothy got his swimming certificate.
That's okay.
Susie, this is my sister, Brenda.
Hello.
And her friend Ellen. Susan.
Pardon us for not rising.
So, Susan, when's the happy day?
9 months ago.
Are you going to have natural childbirth?
No, I had it with the first 3. I lost interest in the miracle of birth.
Rhoda.
Jeanette, how are you?
Jeanette
Lamont. Oh, of all the people, I'm so glad you could come.
Listen, I wouldn't do this for anybody else. But if I don't do it for my best friend from high school, who'll I do it for? Nowadays, my best friends are people I don't even like.
Some of the girls are already here, Jeanette.
I see. Hi.
Oh, here, give me that. That's mine. The same. Hello. Can I help you?
Hello. I'm Harriet Strongen from the Bronx, and I got your invitation. Aha. Do we know each other?
See, this party is for people that I went to high school with in 1959.
1959? That's the year I retired.
From what?
Everything.
There was only one Harriet Strongen in the phone book, so I sent her the invitation. I made a mistake.
Well, I'm sorry we got you here for nothing.
You're having cake. I love cake.
Would you like to stay? Please stay.
Oh, well, thank you. And you can keep the gift. It's a lavender sachet. I hope that men still like the smell of lavender. Too many things are unscented today.
Rhoda, I can't believe how wonderful you look.
Oh, Jeanette, look who's talking. You look absolutely marvelous.
Thanks. I jog 5 miles every day, eat only organic foods, and have sex on a regular basis. And everything's been just great since my divorce.
Yellow.
Hello. This is Carlton, your doorman.
Oh, hiya, Carlton, old buddy.
Hey, have you been drinking?
What makes you think that?
Because the first time I can understand what you're saying.
Well, what do you need, pal?
There's a lady down here to see you.
Who?
I don't know, but she's wearing a black hat.
It's either Linda or Billy Jack.
Gee, Rhoda, you know, I'm sorry I invited this person who bothers you so much, but I didn't know.
Oh, Brenda, I know you didn't know.
I should have gotten you a waffle iron.
Here.
Hello, Rhoda.
Hi, Linda. Gee, it's, nice to see you.
It is?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, yeah, it's nice.
Here's a little something for you.
Oh, well, thank you, Linda.
Oh, Rhoda.
Let me look at you. Come on, Linda.
I said, let me look at
you. Sure, of course. I didn't know you were that serious.
My. You must be so proud of what you've done to yourself, Rhoda. It's amazing. You're absolutely attractive.
Well, you know, Linda, it's...
Champagne, Linda?
Who's this?
Nobody, nothing. It doesn't matter. They're just a relative.
That's my sister.
Oh. Here, darling, take this, will you, and put it somewhere safe, huh?
Sure. I'll put it in the fur room.
Oh, will you look who's here? High school. Hi, sweet Myrtle. How lovely to see you.
Look pretty good, kiddo.
Hello. Susie. I haven't seen you since graduation.
You haven't changed a bit. How many is this?
This is 5.
You ought to take that husband of yours, chain him to the kitchen sink.
It wouldn't help. He'd get me while I was doing the dishes.
Is this Miss Anderson? Miss Anderson, our hygiene teacher. Miss Anderson died. I'm terribly sorry. It's really hard to get a group of alumni together, so if you just fill me in on what you've all been doing, I'll put it in the newsletter.
Certainly. Terrific. What would you like to know?
Everything.
Brenda, I need a lot more champagne.
How much money do you have?
My, what a fun question.
We heard you were rich.
Well, rich is a relative term. It all depends what you consider rich. I don't consider myself rich. It all depends what you call rich. What do you call rich?
Over $2 million.
Then I'm rich. Matter of fact, if you consider 3 million rich, then I'd still be rich.
I don't believe it. $3 million. What do you say?
Thank you very much. It wasn't easy. Don't forget, in 1959, there weren't as many opportunities for women as there are today. I had to do it the hard way. I married money. But we're here to celebrate Rhoda's wedding, right? Rhoda's wedding. To Rhoda. Oh. So, Rhoda, what's he like, huh?
I'll show her the picture, Rhoda. No, I don't think anybody will...
Show me the picture.
Show her the picture.
Cute. Cute. Yum. Oh, his nose is broken? Remember when we both tried out for cheerleader and you didn't make it because you couldn't boomalacca?
I never tried out for cheerleader.
You most certainly did.
No, I didn't.
I remember it distinctly.
If you remember it, I guess I must have.
Rhoda! Would you like something to eat?
No, darling, thank you. I'm saving my appetite. My husband and I are going to a really wonderful place for dinner.
Well, this is wonderful. I trimmed the fat.
Speaking of trimming the fat, you know what I mean.
Linda.
Yes,
Could
darling.
I please see you for a minute?
Of course.
Excuse me. Thank you.
What?
Get out of here.
Is it too much cheap champagne, Rhoda?
You have 20 seconds to go.
Is it jealousy? Is that what it is, Rhoda?
15 seconds, Linda.
I think I'll stay a while.
No, listen, I'm not going to back down this time. Not this time.
What can you do?
I can, tell everybody in this room that in 3 years you didn't take your gym suit home to be washed.
I have to go now. It was wonderful to see you.
you, sweetheart? Lovely to see you. No, I just dropped by to wish Rhoda well and give her a gift. Who am I kidding? Rhoda asked me to leave. I've always been a little pushy, a little aggressive with Rhoda. No. And today, for the first time, Rhoda had the guts to confront me. And I would like to, I'm taking my gift back.
You know what? She took my lavender sachet.
So aren't you going to watch me open Linda's gift?
Is it ticking?
It's from Tiffany's.
Well, it could be a sterling silver bomb.
Hey, silver ice tongue.
Oh, very classy silver ice tongues. Don't get your hands cold.
I'll have to use these next time I shake hands with Linda. Brenda, thank you for a wonderful shower. Really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, I just want to talk to you about one thing.
Sure.
Well, you remember when you were taking all that stuff from Linda when she was laying it on you?
Yeah.
And the only time you spoke up was when she started to put me down?
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted you to know...
Yeah, I know that you're 21 years old and you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. Yeah.
No, that I can use all the help I can get. Okay?